bossy when you're ready.
Hey, what's up, guys? To Intuitive 717, I'm back with another reading. I'm sorry I missed our 6 p.m. date, but I am here now to channel a message for the Divine Feminine Collective. So I do feel like, I don't know, I'm feeling a little bit more of a serious note here on this reading, because I do feel like a lot of your Divine Masculines are needing someone to talk to about you. It's like about the connection, and more so, it's just someone that they can trust. It's not just opening up about the connection or just, saying whatever they feel. It's about being strategic here, okay? They really need some wise advice on what to do, because their feelings are developing for you at a pace that not even they can control. I mean, they're feeling things that they're usually good at putting up a wall. They can keep people at a distance, but with you, it's like you're a tsunami, Divine Feminine. You're really destroying anything in the path, right? Anything that is a distraction, anything that is a bad habit, anything that keeps this masculine at bay from you. Now is the time where they can't resist you, I mean, literally, look up footage of a tsunami. It's like destruction. I feel like that is part of what these feelings are all about. It's like destruction of all of the walls they've built up around trying to experience that in the first place. So this is why I feel like they probably need somebody that they can talk to, that they can trust, because there's probably a lot that they want to divulge, maybe to about the whole twin flame experience, about the whole twin flame journey, just some things you can't just say to any and anybody, and all of us know that well by now, okay? So picture your Divine Masculine now trying to explain some of these things to just the average mind. They can't. So I'm seeing an older gentleman, and I'm also seeing somebody that they've known for a really long time, okay? Somebody that they've been talking to about you, or they always bring you up, and I feel like they're going to this person and they're like, no, seriously. And this person's probably like, oh geez, not this again. Okay, all right, fine. You know what, this thing has been going on for years. Lay it out. Let's see, because I'm seeing whiskey, okay? I don't know why I'm seeing that, but it's when men commune together, it's I just see it as a rite of passage, where it's we're gonna need a drink for this. That's how I feel what the thing is going on with your Divine Masculine right now. I'm seeing the words confidant as well, so it could be somebody that they know for sure is going to give them some solid advice, or at least just hear them out and know that they're being serious, okay? Because that's the vibe I'm getting here. A lot of your Divine Masculines are I need to sit down. I see a lot of them rubbing their forehead, putting their hands on their chest, You're that whiskey going down, Divine Feminine. When you take a shot of whiskey and it start to feel warm in your chest and thing, you thing warm up your old chest and thing, you feel good at it. That's how they feel. It's just warming up their whole chest. It's going down in a way that's making them feel ugh, I gotta tell you something. That's how I feel. Two people sitting down and they really need to express just what's been going on. A lot of these deep feelings for you, Divine Feminine. Okay, so I have a few decks here that I think that we're going to pull cards from, because I feel like they are talking about the sexual pull to you. Many of them are talking about just this erotic connection that exists. It's full of synchronicity. It's full of just this whole back and forth between you guys. And then there's also this aspect of them falling even more in love with you. And we know that's been coming up in many of the readings, right? For this particular collective here, falling deeper in love with you. Okay, the more they get to know you, the bond deepens, all right? So I'm going to dig into the middle deck first, okay? Just this connection. What are they opening up about that they've been experiencing that they really just need somebody to talk to about this? Okay, so healing. I think this card has come up this week. If not this week, definitely within the last few readings here. Because honestly, guys, it is. I'm not going to lie. I've been feeling it myself on the journey, in terms of if you just close your eyes and tap in. It's such a neutral feeling that many of the Divine Feminines are feeling, and a lot of you are seeing it as well, coming through in your own energy. You're just busy, you're focused on yourself. So it's going to be the exact opposite for your Divine Masculines, okay? So it's when you're in that place, you kind of put things into perspective for them. You're not chasing, therefore you're allowing them to explore and learn within all that space around them. And oftentimes you're magnetic, right? It's some of the feelings too, I think they're experiencing around healing is just having to just let you go off and do your own thing and trust that. Trust that the love that is real. That's what your Divine Masculines are trying to heal. is like trusting that this love is in fact real. And maybe they're doing a lot of healing around self-worth, right? Knowing that they're worthy of love, knowing that they are worthy of attracting an empress like you. And that's been one of the biggest things for them, is like, you know, maybe many of you like experience things on the journey where it's like they didn't want you at a time where it's like maybe you weren't the empress, right? Maybe you might have been in Fool energy, Page energy, just finding yourself. The dark night of the soul as well made many of you lose a lot of your abundance and your resources, because the universe was trying to push you into that survival mode, right? When the universe kicks your ass, it's basically to make you wake up and remember that it's like, wait a second, in order to survive this thing, I need to have a connection to source, right? We don't use universe and God like an ATM machine more than when we're down and out of our luck. You know, many of us have started practicing not using source as an ATM machine only when we're down and out. Like now every day you guys are practicing, like, you know, that healing connection with source, with God, just anything outside of yourself. And a godly woman is a beautiful, attractive woman to a true divine masculine man. Okay? When you have faith in something bigger and you know that faith moves you, they want to be on your team. Okay? So this is what they could be revealing to whoever it is they're sitting down with, right? Whoever it is they're sitting down to talk to about you, just these experiences, you know, they can trust this person enough to let this person know, like, I've been healing all kinds of shit. Like, I stopped doing this. I don't want to do this as much. You know, I'm taking better care of my health. Like, just, you know, this divine feminine just makes me want to, like, be a better person. Like, and I can't help but just, like, feel like I want her around all the time. Now I'm starting to feel like I can't even wake up and, you know, go a day without checking in with her, like, seeing what's going on. And I feel like whoever this person is like, well, what do you think that means? You know, it's like they're leaving it up to this divine masculine to really just say it. Come out and say it. Okay, so many of them are experiencing a lot of healing at this time when it comes to you. This is what they could be sharing with someone that they genuinely trust, okay? They have to trust this person in order to say that, you know, I find myself healing shit about myself, like all these bad habits, like you, and this person too, I feel, because I just heard the words, no, I see a change. Whoever they're talking to just said that to them. No, I see a change. No, you're good. Like, I see you've been, you know, holding shit down and like doing different things. And then this divine masculine's like, see, like this shit is real. Like, these are the kinds of things that are happening that makes me feel like I can't be away from her. Can't stay away from her. I heard that very clearly, you know, I can't stay away from her. Sorry guys, let me pause the video and just fix this. Sorry for that interruption, guys. It was almost like in this conversation between your divine masculine and whoever else they're talking to, you know, someone knocked on the door, entered the room, and then they pretended like they weren't talking about the divine feminine, you know? They were just having a drink. They weren't talking about nothing serious. Yeah, right. Let me find out. No. Talking about seriousness, okay? They feel good about you, okay? You're making them feel really good. And whoever they're talking to definitely notices a change. And I feel like for the first time, many of your divine masculines are hearing that it's like, you know what? Like, do what you gotta do. Okay? Many of them may be seeking a lot of wise counsel around healing as well, because some of them could be wrapped up in relationships already. And that's also something I feel coming up in the collective, where it's like, remember how I told you guys, like, some of the karmic situations, like, you know, it's, some of them are coming to a natural ending because of this energy, right? Like, when people start healing, like, you start becoming so authentic that it's like, you gotta do shit the right way. It's like your soul won't allow you to carry on, right? It literally will cause things like, like misalignment. You feel so out of alignment with somebody that should be feeling familiar to you that you just simply can't do it anymore. You can't do the pretending. So this could be something else too that your divine masculines are opening up about and healing and actually admitting it out loud. Oh, but you know, what about this situation? I already got myself wrapped up in this situation. Like, what do I do about that? Okay, so this could be something else that they're seeking, you know, advice from someone that they can trust. Is like, you know what, my feelings are so deep now for this divine feminine that it's like, you know, what would I logically do about this other situation that I'm in? You know, and somebody could be telling them like, hey, listen, like, honesty is the best policy. You're just gonna have to man up and be honest about what's going on. You know, instead of just bringing it up and talking about it all the time. Like, after all these years, you're probably gonna have to do something about it. Okay? So before I dig into some of the juicy messages, I am being guided or pushed in the direction of just talking a little bit about like their romantic feelings for you, or just like some, not even romantic, but just like a lot of these love feelings that, you know, they're feeling that are starting to develop. Okay, this playfulness. There's a lot of chemistry with you. They feel like that's missing in their current relationship, or just their life in general. If they're not in a relationship, just playfulness in their life, like just too much seriousness, all work, no play. You know, you add like this beautiful healing energy where you're warm. Everything about you is like warm, and there's this like low-key mothering energy that comes from you that just makes a man want to melt like an ice cream on a hot day. You know, just looking at you, they know that, you know, just everything about you wants to love them and take care of them, and it's genuine. Like, it's really, really genuine. Another thing too that they could be healing is just like their taste in women in general. You know what I mean? Like feminine energies, like just their taste in general. They're just like, yo, like, I like this divine feminine style. Like, I've never met somebody who's just on top of their shit, just so balanced, right? Remember, we were talking about a lot of you getting into that temperance energy of now self-restraint. It's like being mysterious, or having like an air of mystery about you, where not everybody needs to know everything, right? How we move in is how we move in, right? Where you need to know that for, where you need to know that for. That's how you guys got to be in that energy, and that's how I feel like you are, and it's making them just excited. You know, you create excitement. You're playful. They like cracking jokes with you. They like, you know, they like flirting with you. I'm hearing like sparring. It's like breaking your balls. Like, it's like, you know, playful fighting with one another. I feel like they really enjoy doing that with you. You know, I'm also hearing too, like, the person that they're sitting across from, as they're opening up about you, this person can see them smirking and smiling and their eyes lighting up. And I feel like this person, whoever they're talking to, is like literally sipping their whiskey, just taking sip after sip after sip, just rolling their eyes, because they feel like, do something about it already. Like, everything you need to know, you already need to know. I mean, your heart and mind is telling you everything that you need to know. Like, look at the way your body lights up, right? A lot of your masculines are returning back to a place of like their inner child when they talk about you, and this is letting people around them, especially people they can trust and they open up to, and people who know about you. I feel like it's a very select few of people that know about you, but these people know that you've made a huge difference in this divine masculine's life, especially in terms of like playfulness. Their energy's just a lot more at ease. I'm also hearing too, for many of you, like, it's gonna end up coming out where like a lot of your divine masculines are gonna just make it very known that you're part of their life. You're a good friend, you're their best friend, some of you, you're gonna be their lovers, like you're gonna be their significant other, like whatever the case is. Many of them, I feel like they're getting ready or pushed into that place of just like, just be honest, you know, make the effort. And look at this, we have heart-to-heart conversations. So we definitely know he be talking with somebody tonight. Okay? I don't know why I was guided to say tonight. It could be any time, but all I know is that they're definitely, you know, talking to someone here, divine feminine. Okay? He needs someone to talk to about you, someone he could trust. These feelings are deepening, and it's happening so quickly, guys. The pace, I feel like they definitely can't control it. That's why they're divulging so much in like this good mood energy, and it's like they're in this like dreamy energy as well, this dream-like state of mind where they're honestly discussing their feelings about you with somebody. Okay? And someone's giving them good advice too. Like, because I'm seeing honestly on here in heart-to-heart conversations, for me, heart-to-heart is like let's talk heart-to-heart. Like, I'm gonna be genuine, you're gonna be genuine. You know, the soul in me bows to the soul in you. Like, lay it on me, what's going on? And I feel like they're being honest, and in return, this person is encouraging them to say everything you're saying to me to the divine feminine, and just see where it goes. You know, you don't have anything to lose by pursuing your dreams. Whoever this person that they're talking to as well as telling them, like, make the effort. It's the only thing you can do at this point. Otherwise, you're just going to miss out on this opportunity. Okay? And many of your masculines, too, like, they're so happy talking about you, Divine Feminine. Like, they're just, like, in a place of bragging about you. And whoever they're talking to is just patiently listening to them. And I do feel like because this person is encouraging them to make the effort, I feel like whoever they're talking to really can be trusted, because they really do just want your masculine to go in the direction that makes their heart happy. And, like, I feel, too, part of the advice that they could be giving them is, like, honestly, like, you're just not the same in this other relationship. And I've seen it over the years. You tried to make it work, but this Divine Feminine obviously is not going anywhere. Like, you're always bringing her up. She always resurfaces somehow. You guys are always in communication. It doesn't matter how much time goes by. You know, you always come back asking advice. Should I reach out to her? Should I send a message? Should I, you know? So, yeah, it can't be denied at this time. All right, guys? So let's go ahead and we will wrap up this message here. And, you know, we'll finish up with some guide talk, okay? What do they want to reveal in terms of just how they've been feeling about you in a sensual way? Okay, so we do have our King of Wands here, okay? Someone is passionate about you. Someone feels at home with you. They feel like they are definitely falling more in love with you. And, like, with this energy, I get, like, a really protective energy. And because it's King energy here coming through, you know, they definitely feel a lot of passion for you. And with King of Wands, they can be very sexual as well. Or at least sexuality can be, like, a really big, important thing for them. Like, they themselves are passionate. Like, these are the type of masculines, they could go, like, 2-3 times in a night, you know, and they're pleasers, okay? They're pleasers. They love to please shorty first and foremost, okay? And then they'll take care of themselves, you know? As long as you are good, you know, this is something that, like, they could be opening up about. It's just like, damn, like, I never felt like this. Like, all I want to do is just make sure she's good, like, and it blows my mind that all I crave is, like, when I'm away from her, like, damn. Okay, when your masculines are away from you, they don't even think about their pleasure, guys. All they can think about that makes them feel really, really good is, like, how can they pleasure you? How can they make you feel good? How can they take care of you? That's what I'm getting out of this card because of the way he's holding her, right? It's like, how can I take care of you? How you want me to take care of you? What do you want me to do? Where you want me to put my hands? Where you want me to put my mouth? Oh! Here now, they don't make me get on bad for this reading, you know? Because I find all your real going on wild these days for these readings. But, I mean, hey, it is what it is. The energy is coming out the way that it is. A lot of your divine masculines, like, shit, guys, it's been years for some of you on this journey, right? It's about goddamn time. I said got. It's about goddamn time, okay? That some of them start just living in their authenticity and living in their truth. I mean, you're only going to keep glowing up, Divine Feminine, right? They can't resist that. Part of that also is this whole journey between you two and part of healing. Because you took the healing assignment very seriously. That's why you're experiencing so much abundance to the point where it's like they can't help but move in your direction, right? It's like your goals and your dreams, all of these things, they're all tied into your masculine's ambition and drive and all of their desires. So it's like to watch you in action, all they want to do is just claim you. All they want to do is come after. Oh, they want to go on the healing journey too now. Healing looks good on somebody. That's right, Divine Feminine. Healing looks good on you. Yeah, now you're not so sorry about them days you was just dogging yourself out all alone, hermit energy, right? Yeah, when many of you were just like, oh my God, life is just so freaking pathetic right now. But it's okay. It's okay, universe. I trust that there's a plan. Now many of you are like, okay, I see the plan. Thank you, universe. And now many of you are, you know, grateful and thankful that you took those hits while you were down. You didn't complain. You just trusted that there was a plan. And now, because many of you went through a lot of that, you know, trials, those tribulations, and you kept your faith. I feel like it is just the epitome now of your divine masculines, like watching you in all of this beauty and strength and grace. And, you know, also too, they're finding out so much about you that they can't help but, you know, genuinely fall in love with. It has a lot to do with your personality. Like, who it is you are as a person is what's making them fall deeper in love with you. So much to the point where they just want to hug you up you know, and never let you go. Let me walk you over, put my arms right down, yeah. Girl, you give me the tightest hold me ever seen in my life. Oh, shit. All right, guys, that's what I have for you for this one, okay? I hope you guys have smiled and chuckled and, you know, felt the good energy in this one. I love you guys. Your comments have been cracking me up and driving me insane, and I do try to respond to them and like them as much as I possibly can. But thank you guys for your presence on the channel. If you would like to connect with me for a personal reading, check me out on Wizio or Hipsy. It's like my second home there. You can join my community and you'll always receive updates. And if you guys like the sensual readings, as always, there is the memberships tab, okay? I've got a cool little library of 18 plus readings on there for you guys to enjoy, okay? Otherwise, I do have a different playlist on the channel as well, guys. Be sure to check that out too, okay? Take it easy, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.